What's going on, YouTube? I wanted to make a really quick video about some news. Hopefully that downstairs dog ain't barking too goddamn loud, but I wanted to make some news concerning actually two different things. FBG Duck getting shot in Chicago. I believe it was on 83rd Street. The address was 8300, so I'm assuming it was on 83rd somewhere. And also one of his homeboys, one of his right-hand men, getting shot and killed, as well as an innocent bystander. Now, first off, let's cover Duck. You know, it's almost kind of become like a trend, and luckily Duck was only shot in the shoulder and he wasn't killed, but it's kind of become a trend for different Chicago rappers to die at the peak of their career, the pinnacle of their career. Look at Lil JoJo, very talented, was getting millions of views, was shot and killed. Look at Lil J, he was shot and shot many times, never killed, but he ended up going to prison for years. Look at Fredo Santana. He died to drug use way off in LA, but he died. Look at I mean, shit, man. It's so many. Of course, you got LA and Pappy and people like that. You just have so many people in Chicago that were very talented and had the opportunity to really make something of themselves and were making something of themselves and were shot and killed. You look at Duck. Just not too long ago, just yesterday and 2 skips ago, this nigga just got signed by Sony for reportedly $1 million deal. Just yesterday and 2 skips ago, this nigga lost his brother and his cousin. I think Kobe was his cousin, the other young man that was killed. And now he's lost his best friend. He's lost other friends. And it's just nonstop violence, nonstop turmoil and tragedies that go on. And I would really like to see people like Duck, people like... he hasn't really been doing his thing, but Lil Reese and P. Rico, these people that actually have an opportunity to make money, make a good living off of music, to get out of Chicago. Because not only have they done certain things in their personal life that have made provisions for people to want to get at them, but people are going to also want to get at them that they've never done anything to, simply because they have money and fame. So, I've seen a lot of FBG Duck interviews, from Zach TV and even his Vlad TV interviews. And one thing that I always hear him say is how, he believes that, he almost kind of has a sense of invulnerability. He talks about how he moves different and how he keeps guns on him. He don't let people know where he's at. And, he's just always talking about how he moves and thinks differently. And that might be the case, but hopefully this may be a blessing in disguise, because this may really wake up his open up his eyes to make him understand that he can't stay in Chicago, man. He just can't do that. He can't be playing the streets like he's just some ordinary nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? And if he's really out here in the streets like he says he is, which, hey, I believe him, and you got the money and you got the clout, you can't be out here playing these streets like that. You're going to meet the same fate that people like LA and Pappy met Lil JoJo way before their time. And then you got his best friend. From all the information that I've gathered, they're completely unrelated, because Duck was shot on like 83rd, and Can't Get Right, his homie, was shot on, yeah, here's more news about the Duck thing right here. I got a notification on YouTube, but Duck was on 83rd and his homie was on 63rd, so I'm assuming it's totally unrelated. It's like 20 blocks up. But he was shot and killed. And then, due to these chicken shit motherfuckers not knowing how to aim, an innocent bystander was killed. That's just like when I was trying to research and figure out what the hell was going on yesterday when I first heard the news. I'm sitting up there Googling around, searching, and I hear about some massacre. They called it a massacre on St. Lawrence somewhere, where like 9 people got shot. And one was a woman that had nothing to do with anything, and one was an old ass, like 40-something-year-old man named Ty, I believe his name was, King Ty, who had nothing to do with anything. Because, like I said, these people are coming over there, and I'm not promoting it, but you got to learn how to strategize, man, and plan out your attack. You don't sit up there and get high and just hop in the car with some guns. You high as a motherfucker, probably won't even remember half of it tomorrow, and you want to ride down the block, you just open fire with your eyes closed. Come on, man. That's why these innocent bystanders, these innocent men and women, especially these children, they always end up dead, because you niggas are chicken shit. You don't know what you're doing. A lot of you niggas are chicken shit. So now we got this innocent bystander right here who, I'm assuming he probably had a family. He can't go home to his family, his friends and family, because he was just at the wrong spot at the wrong time. They said it was in front of a store. This nigga was liable to be grocery shopping. And now, you know, trying to just run a quick errand, and now he can't go home anymore because you niggas, you know, want to shoot with your eyes closed. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to fire no burner. Now, like I said, I may be wrong. You know, I might have to bite my tongue on that later on. It may come out that he actually was involved in the gang life. But from everything I'm seeing right now, he wasn't. And even if he was, what I said still holds true, because innocent bystanders get killed all the time, not just in Chicago, but everywhere, all across the states. So, you know, in closing, man, I really hope FBG Duck, you know, like I said, I hope he can use this as a blessing in disguise. He's lost so many people in like the past 2 years that were really close to him. You know, it's getting to the point now where it's almost funny how sad it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just almost, you can't even believe how many people are dying around him. And, you know, when you go to his Instagram bio, what's it say? The hottest Chicago artist right now, or something like that. Hottest Chicago rap artist. Hopefully, man, he realizes he really has a special gift, a special talent, and he gets up out of Chicago and leave these streets alone. You know, if you really want to do whatever you're going to do, you know, you could do that shit at a distance. You said you a boss. You said you got that pull. Well, you could just make that call. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I hope the best to him. They said his condition was stabilized, so I think he's going to be all right, you know, physically. But, you know, mentally and emotionally, I know he's hurting right now. His best friend, one of his best friends was killed. His brother was killed not even a full year ago, I don't believe yet. And, you know, it's just a lot of turmoil going around in Chicago. So blessings to Chicago and blessings to niggas in the streets everywhere, because I was just watching something on the news here in Atlanta yesterday. Three people got shot in a parking lot. So, you know, it's crazy everywhere, man. But blessings to all of y'all. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Peace.